In this video, I'm going to show you what to look for in a good NFT project so you don't get scammed by greedy internet trolls and lose all your money. So, make sure that you watch until the end so that you don't miss out on the very important information on finding the next Bored Ape or CryptoPunk NFT. But before we start, welcome to NFT Girl, where we help you understand NFTs and show you ways to make money with NFTs. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to click on the notification bell so whenever we upload a new video on NFTs, you will be informed. Now, let's get back to the video. Are you new to the NFT space? Don't have any idea how to buy one or what to look for? What makes good projects better than the others? Who should you be following? If you're reading this, it's probably because you've been poking around the NFT space and community and have some questions. Some of these images presented under the name of NFT sell every day for a lot of money, and hopefully this video will help you find your way around. What is an NFT? Before we go too far, let's just take a step back and start with the basics. NFT stands for a non-fungible token, or in other words, behind these pieces of art are unique and non-interchangeable units of data that are stored on a digital ledger. These are powered by blockchain technology to establish proof of ownership. Like your typical pieces of art, NFTs are collectible digital assets that actually hold value. Just like any other investment strategies, it is important you all do your own research. I am definitely not a pro at this NFT space, so please take what I write below not as a source of truth. Unless you are sleeping under a rock, you definitely know that NFTs and the Metaverse are on fire right now. Bored Ape Yacht Club and CryptoPunks have opened up a completely new digital sector of crypto collectibles. 2021 proved to be the year of massive adoption for the NFT market space. NFTs are more than just collectible pieces of art. Many are now adding utility to them and are starting to be integrated within the metaverse. CoinMarketCap reports that the sales from NFTs has reached over 19 billion US dollars. From these sales, 57% came from primary sales. The goal behind this is to get in early and then sell them for a profit. We know that not all NFTs will survive. We are in hyper mode right now, and unfortunately, not everyone will make it. But with all these NFT projects out there, how can one choose the one that will boom? How can you point out the ones that will make it from the ones that will flop? There are no magic 8 balls, but there are some basic strategies to help you along the way. Get in early, get out big. Finding a profitable good NFT project can be difficult. There are a lot of things to consider and a lot of places to look. Hopefully, this can help you narrow things down. Twitter is king and the place where NFTs live. It is one of the best places to learn about upcoming projects, discover its communities, and keep up to date with certain projects. Finding projects on Twitter is really easy, and it is also the place where you can market your own NFTs and collectibles. By simply using the hashtag NFT, hashtag NFT art, hashtag NFT community hashtags, you will be finding yourself down the Twitter NFT rabbit hole where the NFT community is extremely active. Leveraging influencers and other NFT thought leaders can be really useful to determine which project they are following and are interested in. Usually, a strong indication of a good project. The platform is where everyone talks about projects they like, dislike, what they're buying, holding, and selling. Get Twitter. To help you get started, here's a list by its blockchain of the 15 top NFT influencers on Twitter to get you started. First, we have the Oh Shiny. Second is Crypto Baristas, J1MMY.ETH, Real Miss NFT, Dizzy FI, Farouk, NFT.NYC, Nouns DAO, Bored Ape YC, The Castle _ Max Meha, The Wall Street Journal, Gary V, NFT Times. Then we have Meet Dave. Discord is a great place to find NFT projects, but it is not always the easiest to use. Now, how to use Discord? Every NFT project, community, or influencers that respect themselves will have a Discord server. Discord is a community-oriented text, voice, video chat app with mostly private, invite-only spaces called servers. It is a special emphasis on communities with shared interests that make them stand out from other platforms. Just like Twitter has its tight-knit communities, so does Discord. This platform will allow you to dig deeper into projects and exchange with people that are part of that server. Nansen.ai. We all know that data is king. Using data can be a great way to find that next hidden gem. Nansen is an analytics platform for Ethereum, which combines on-chain data with a massive, constantly growing database containing millions of wallet labels. Jacob Van created a great source on how to best use Nansen and explained how Meth Collector turned 11 Ethereum into 862 Ethereum in just under 33 days. Learn how to use data to your advantage with easy-to-digest graphs and analytics. You will be able to see what the current market's most influential buyers are buying and holding, set alerts, and so much more. Rise NFT is an exclusive Chrome extension developed by Rising Solutions team that is on a mission to make your life easier in the NFT world. Although this add-on is on the pricier side, you will definitely be getting plenty of bang for your buck. Why? Well, this add-on includes features such as Rarity Sniffer, Drop Detector, Auto-Click, Tokens Finder, and way more. OpenSea is one of the most popular peer-to-peer NFT marketplaces to buy, sell, and create NFTs on Web3. Here, users can watch OpenSea activities, watch trends, sales, and recurring collections. What to actually look for during your research. If you're going to invest your own money into something, it only makes sense that you spend time learning. The NFT space does take a bit of time, but if you're willing to put in some extra effort, your chances of finding good projects increases dramatically. A good approach is one that investors will typically use to measure success for startups. Traction, social, Discord, influencers, etc. Team, people invested in the success of the project. Sales, hashtags of sales and price movement in recent days and weeks. Now, let's go a bit deeper into some of these elements which you are on the hunt for that next NFT gem. Roadmap or white paper. An NFT roadmap is a document that maps out the goals and strategies of an NFT project you're currently looking into. In order to communicate its long-term value, NFT roadmaps usually include key project milestones, short and long-term goals, and plans for marketing and growth. It is the same as with regular businesses. It needs a clear vision and mission. We need to look at how it is built up and how much effort was given to putting the pieces together. Is what they want to achieve even feasible? Follow your gut. If it seems like it does not make sense, then it probably won't. Founders. Founders and creators play a huge role in the success of a project. I think it is important to understand that when you invest in a non fungible token, you're actually investing in the human behind that project. Transparency is key. The founders of this project need some level of transparency in order to build trust with your possible future investors. Transparency will provide clarity on what the project actually is and how they are going to achieve it. Once you've started poking around, ask yourself if this is the type of project you would like to be associated with and would learn from. Are they in this for quick flip or are they in this for the long haul? Social presence. This is obviously a no-brainer, but still something we need to pay attention to. A project without visibility would have issues finding some owners, which means that social media presence is of utmost importance. Not just the numbers of followers that back the project, but also their tone of voice and activity. Look for the amount of followers on their social media accounts. Look for continuous engagements and activities from the founders and followers. A lot of the NFT marketplace is really community driven. A good NFT project will have healthy communities following them. The ones with the most engagement are usually the projects which will be the most successful. NFTs are more than just owning a piece of art. They are being part of a community where a culture has been created and culture creates a following. The Bored Ape Yacht Club is a prime example of this effect. They created a culture, a following where people wear the merchandise and flaunt it with pride. A project with a great community will speak with passion about the project. This should be seen as a good indicator that the project has a good potential for succeeding. Reach. One of the final elements to look into is the project's reach. Be on the lookout for the number of following a project has. If a project has a handful of followers, it is usually not a good sign and a clear indication you may want to stay away from it. If there are lots of people following the project, this typically means that they are willing to put their image on the line that they built for several years. This is a good indication for a legit project. Now, signs of a good NFT project. Now that we know where to look for projects, what to look for in a project, let us take a look at some basic elements that represent signs of a good project. 10k plus Twitter followers and a great development team. At Fast Food Punks or at Rumble Kongs are just a few examples. Secondly, engaged online community. At Lazy Lions, NFT does this really well. Thirdly, multiple sales in the past days with the floor price rising. 10k Discord members, strong projects, roadmap. An obviously good sign of a strong project to look into is who is backing it. Global celebrities or influencers standing behind and purchasing an NFT like at Stephen Curry 30 buying 4 at Rumble Kongs. Although this is a good sign, please be careful with this one. Celebrities are often gifted NFTs so that the project looks good. When they do things out of the ordinary is another good sign to look into. At Fast Food Punks raised $600,000 for charity, got a ton of respect in the NFT community, and is now looked at as a blue chip NFT project. They also got some pretty good mainstream progress around this project. Daily tactics. Turn on your tweet notifications for each project you follow and their sales bots to track updates. Check in on Project Discord to get an overall sentiment of hodlers. Check the sales page and floor price. Dips are okay, but looking for movement. As you can see, there are lots of pieces to look into. Many people new to the NFT space will often gravitate towards the project identity. The project, or as I like to think of it, the brand, is arguably one of the most important pieces to the NFT puzzle. The brand is what draws people in and keeps the demand for their assets high. And that is it. No one should question that NFTs are here to stay. Many new projects keep being developed as more and more companies throw their hands into the ring. Social media platforms, influencers, and even big name brands such as Budweiser are all beginning to incorporate NFTs into their businesses. Finding the right NFT project for you and your long-term investment portfolio is not easy and will require work. Stick to these three simple rules. Find what you like, do your research, and never spend more money than you can afford to lose. The crypto space is volatile and comes with zero certainties. For your NFT purchase to go up in price will be a matter of popularity, hype, going viral, rarity, and many other things that get together. However, if you manage to find collections early on, find the very rare ones, and it goes viral, there is a good chance you could make a great return out of it. Now, make sure to watch my other NFT videos so you can know more about NFTs and increase your chances of making money with NFTs. Remember to like and subscribe. I will see you in the next video.